The menstrual cycle is a complex process that occurs in women of reproductive age, typically between the ages of 12 and 50 years. It is characterized by the cyclic release of hormones, which regulate the growth and shedding of the endometrial lining of the uterus, and the maturation and release of an egg from the ovary. The menstrual cycle is a vital process for fertility and reproduction. There are 4 phases in the menstrual cycle: the menstrual phase, the follicular phase, the ovulatory phase, and the luteal phase. Each phase is regulated by a different set of hormones which act in a coordinated manner to prepare the body for pregnancy. The menstrual phase occurs first and lasts for approximately 3-7 days. During this phase, the endometrial lining of the uterus is shed, and menstrual bleeding occurs. The menstrual phase is regulated by the hormone progesterone, which decreases in concentration at the end of the previous cycle. The follicular phase follows the menstrual phase and lasts for approximately 10-14 days. During this phase, the follicles in the ovary grow and develop under the influence of the hormone follicle-stimulating hormone, which is secreted by the pituitary gland. ESH stimulates the growth and maturation of a follicle, which contains an immature egg. As the follicle grows, it secretes the hormone estrogen, which causes the endometrial lining of the uterus to thicken in preparation for implantation. The ovulatory phase occurs when the follicle reaches its maximum size and maturity, and the egg is released from the ovary. This phase is triggered by a surge in luteinizing hormone LH, which is also secreted by the pituitary gland. LH causes the follicle to rupture, releasing the egg into the fallopian tube. The ovulatory phase typically lasts for 1-2 days. The luteal phase follows the ovulatory phase and lasts for approximately 14 days. During this phase, the ruptured follicle transforms into the corpus luteum, which secretes progesterone and estrogen. Progesterone causes the endometrial lining of the uterus to thicken further and prepare for implantation. If fertilization occurs, the developing embryo will implant into the endometrial lining. If fertilization does not occur, the corpus luteum will degenerate, and progesterone levels will decrease, leading to the shedding of the endometrial lining and the start of a new menstrual cycle. In summary, the menstrual cycle is a complex process that involves the cyclic release of hormones, which regulate the growth and shedding of the endometrial lining of the uterus and the maturation and release of an egg from the ovary. These hormones include progesterone, estrogen, ESH, and LH, which act in a coordinated manner to prepare the body for pregnancy. The menstrual cycle is vital for fertility and reproduction and can be affected by various factors such as stress, illness, and medications.